Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, the hidden treasures that have captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. From mysterious 3-pence Sacagawea gold coins to the legendary wheat copper pence, and even the elusive 1-dime gold coins, these pieces are far more than just currency. They are stories of history, art, and wealth sealed in metal. In this journey, we'll uncover why certain coins, even in unusual or dirty conditions, can command staggering prices in today's market. We'll shine a light on error coins, unusual color shades, and rare gold issues, all of which have become major players in the collecting world. These aren't just coins. They are investments that hold the power to change fortunes overnight. So, whether you're a long-time collector, a new enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of United Kingdom and U.S. currency, this video is for you. Get ready, because we're about to explore the top 2 most valuable 3-pence and Sacagawea era coins, along with other gems that every collector dreams of finding. Let's get started with our first treasure. Start up. The 1937 3-pence coin represents more than just a piece of currency. It symbolizes a rare chapter in British numismatic history. This coin was introduced during the reign of King George VI, a monarch who faced the enormous responsibility of leading the British Empire during turbulent times. The design of the coin itself is nothing short of regal, featuring a portrait of King George VI on one side and a symbolic thrift plan on the reverse. While millions of coins may have circulated over time, a very limited number of 1,937 issues possess qualities that make them extraordinarily rare, and it is these qualities that separate an ordinary coin from one worth millions. What makes this coin so valuable today? The answer lies in rarity and condition. Most 1937 3-pence coins were struck in brass for circulation, but there were special versions created as proofs and patterns for collectors and dignitaries. These proof coins, made with exceptional craftsmanship and limited mintage, are the real gems. Some were struck in silver, and these variations have become the ultimate prize for collectors. A pristine, flawless coin from this year is like finding a diamond in a coal mine. Almost impossible to stumble upon, but life-changing if you do. This is why auctions see these coins fetching astronomical prices, often surpassing expectations, and creating headlines in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors alike are driven by passion and profit when it comes to the 1937 3-pence coin. Its historical significance, combined with its scarcity, makes it a dream asset. For those who understand the market, owning such a coin is not just about money. It's about prestige, legacy, and the joy of holding something that connects you to the past in a way no other object can. Imagine attending an elite auction where seasoned collectors from across continents are battling fiercely, each bid pushing the value higher, until the hammer falls at a price so staggering that it makes headlines. That's the allure of this coin. The potential of this coin to transform your financial future cannot be overstated. There are stories of ordinary individuals who stumble upon such treasures in old family collections or inherited boxes, only to discover that what they thought was pocket change is, in fact, a $1 million artifact. Just picture the shock, the disbelief, and then the overwhelming joy of realizing that this small coin in your hand could buy you a mansion, a fleet of luxury cars, or even secure your family's future for generations. That is the magic of the 1937 3-pence. Another factor adding to the mystique of this coin is the craftsmanship involved. These coins were not mass-produced like today's machine-made currency. They were struck with precision, ensuring sharp details and immaculate finishes. The portrait of King George VI radiates authority and elegance, while the reverse design reflects British tradition and symbolism. Owning such a piece is like holding a miniature work of art, created in an era when pride and perfection defined the minting process. Collectors are willing to pay more for coins that maintain their original luster and sharpness, pushing values into the millions. Market demand is another driving force behind its soaring value. In recent years, the global interest in rare coins has skyrocketed as investors look for tangible assets to diversify their portfolios. Unlike paper currency, which can lose value, rare coins appreciate with time because they are finite. There will never be another 1937 3-pence produced, and as more collectors enter the market, the competition becomes fiercer. Every passing year sees the value of these coins climb, making them one of the smartest investments for those who can secure them. One must also appreciate the emotional and historical weight attached to such a coin. The year 1937 was significant for the United Kingdom. It marked the beginning of a new royal era with the coronation of King George VI. This coin is a tangible link to that period, a time capsule that transports you back to the days when Britain was navigating political upheaval and global uncertainty. Owning this coin is not just about wealth. It is about owning a slice of history that shaped the modern world. Imagine showcasing this coin in a collection or museum. The awe it would command, the curiosity it would spark, and the conversations it would ignite are beyond imagination. Guests and collectors would marvel at its rarity, its story, and its staggering market value. It becomes more than a coin. It becomes a statement, a legacy, and an heirloom that can be passed down through generations, ensuring your name is etched in the annals of numismatic history. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you hold more than just a collectible. You hold a golden ticket to financial freedom. But beware, the market is full of opportunists waiting to snatch such treasures at throwaway prices from the uninformed. Do not rush to sell it without understanding its true potential. Get it authenticated, graded, and evaluated by professionals, because every tiny detail, from its shine to its mint mark, can make a world of difference in determining its value. The story of the 1937 3-pence coin teaches us a valuable lesson. Greatness often comes in small packages. This coin, with its humble appearance, hides an empire of wealth within its metallic frame. So, before you dismiss that old coin in your drawer, take a closer look. It could be the very key to unlocking unimaginable fortune and transforming your life overnight. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and this 1937 treasure is the ultimate example of how history and value intertwine in the most magical way. Next up, the year 1943 was not an ordinary year. It was a year when the world trembled under the shadow of war. Amidst the chaos, the United Kingdom continued to mint coins, small yet significant symbols of hope and resilience. Among them, the humble 3-pence coin from 1943 has emerged as one of the most astonishing treasures in the history of British currency. This coin, small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, now commands a price so staggering that it could transform an ordinary individual into an overnight millionaire. It is not just a coin. It is a golden key to unimaginable fortune. Why is this coin so valuable today? The answer lies not only in its age, but in its story. 1943 was a year dominated by war. Every piece of metal, every resource was precious. Brass and nickel were being diverted to make weapons and machinery for the battlefield. This meant that minting coins was not priority, and when they were struck, their production was extremely limited. That scarcity has made the 1943 3-pence a true rarity. Owning one today is like holding a time capsule of Britain's greatest struggle, a tangible memory of sacrifice and survival. The design of this coin only adds to its majesty. Unlike the plain circular coins of earlier decades, the 1943 3-pence features a bold 12-sided shape. It glimmers in gold and brass, making it unique and visually striking even after all these years. On one side stands a proud profile of King George VI, the monarch who led Britain through the darkest days of war. On the reverse blooms the thrift plant, a delicate yet powerful emblem of endurance during harsh times. This design was not accidental. It was a message of thriftiness and resilience for an entire nation at war. But beyond history and design, what makes this coin almost mythical is its rarity and pristine condition. Many of these coins circulated heavily during the war years, worn down by countless hands. Others were melted down as brass became critical for the war industry. Only a handful of well-preserved pieces remain today, and these are the ones that make collectors' hearts race. When one of these coins appears in perfect mint state, the bidding wars that follow are nothing short of explosive. Prices skyrocket into realms most people can scarcely imagine. Imagine, for a moment, stumbling across this coin in your old collection or a forgotten family box. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of old currency, but in reality, you are holding a treasure that could fetch millions in the global numismatic market. That single discovery could pay off debts, buy luxury homes, and secure financial freedom for generations to come. It is not an exaggeration. This coin has the power to rewrite destinies overnight. What adds to the frenzy is the existence of proof versions of the 1943 3 pence. These special strikes, made for collectors and presentation purposes, were never meant for everyday circulation. Their surfaces shine like mirrors, their edges are razor sharp, and their rarity is almost mythical. If a regular 1943 3 pence can command a fortune, imagine the astronomical price of one of these proofs. They are the holy grail for collectors, and when they surface, the news makes waves across the numismatic world. The obsession with this coin goes beyond money. It is about owning a piece of history that few can ever claim. Each time you hold a 1943 3 pence, you are connected to a time when the world was fighting for freedom, when every decision was a matter of life and death. The coin becomes more than an object. It becomes a storyteller, whispering tales of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable human spirit. That emotional weight makes it priceless in ways that transcend currency. Over the decades, the market for rare coins has only grown stronger, and the 1943 3 pence has consistently climbed in value. Collectors from every corner of the globe compete fiercely for it, turning auctions into battlegrounds of wealth and passion. Stories of these coins selling for life-changing sums inspire thousands to search attics, old drawers, and forgotten boxes in hopes of uncovering this golden miracle. And every so often, someone does, proving that fortune truly favors the persistent. The coin's unique 12-sided shape is another reason it remains unforgettable. When introduced, it broke away from the monotony of round coins, making it instantly recognizable and ahead of its time. Today, that very uniqueness adds to its allure. It is not just currency. It is a bold statement from an era when Britain dared to innovate despite the hardships of war. For collectors, this shape is iconic, a physical signature of wartime Britain's creativity. One cannot ignore the aura of mystery that surrounds this coin. How many are still out there, hidden in plain sight? How many lie forgotten, waiting for that lucky moment of rediscovery? Every coin hunter dreams of being that person, the one who finds a 1943 3 pence and unlocks wealth beyond imagination. And the best part? It is entirely possible. That dream could become your reality with a single stroke of luck. So, if you ever come across a 1943 3 pence, guard like the treasure it is. Do not let it slip away for a few dollars or pounds. In the world of numismatics, this coin is royalty, and its value continues to grow as time marches on. With each passing year, its scarcity deepens and its price climbs higher. Selling it at a low price would not just be a mistake. It would be a tragedy of misfortune. The truth is simple. This coin has the power to change lives. It is more than brass, more than history. It is destiny cast in metal. The 1943 United Kingdom 3 pence is a coin of legends, a silent king among currencies, and perhaps the key to your future wealth. So keep your eyes open, your hopes high, and remember, sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest treasures. Star up,